Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to another episode of the Forza Motorsport 7 Maple Valley Circuit. And in today's episode, we are going to be taking on the 1997 Volvo 850R, as well as the 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo, which are both from the early sport touring class. And I'm kind of glad to see both these cars back. I don't think the 850 came back until Horizon 3 from Forza 4. And then, of course, the 944 I haven't had since Forza 4 because I haven't bought a Porsche pack since Forza 4. So it'll be exciting to drive around Maple Valley, as well as the Volvo, of course, and let's go ahead and get started. And so we're going to be starting with the Volvo 850R, because I absolutely love this car. Love to actually drive one in real life, but sadly I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But it is a fantastic wagon. I believe it's front-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive like I had always thought. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's definitely front-wheel drive. Can definitely tell that much. Got a nice couple of displays on the dashboard. For some reason, analog odometer. I guess whatever. Oh god. This car understeers really badly. I think this is like the... Well, no. I think the 240... No, they were C-Class. This is B-Class. I think this is the highest class car I've done in this series so far. Or the highest class cars, I should say. I'll go to exterior view for a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting that I turned the speedometer off for epic, you know, hardcore immersion mode while playing through the career. Oh well. The car appears to have no marker lights on the front, which is fantastic. Because of course, you know, a car isn't... What is that? Is that sparks? I think it was sparks. Oh, the understeer. The one-wheel peel is real. Oh, I just made a fucking meme. The one-wheel peel is real. Why is this car filthy already? I've only driven around like half a lap of Maple Valley full. What is happening? Oh, God. That is no bueno. Very no bueno. Oh, it's already starting to rain. It's only like 75% through the first lap. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. Especially because this car understeers badly as is. It doesn't need rain to help. Son of a bitch. Let's get a closer look at these gauges real quick. I'm curious. Speedometer only goes up to 140. Well, I guess only is kind of an understatement because... Oh god, this car has such bad understeer. Please stop with the understeer. This one also has 176,000 miles on it. That's a pretty decent amount of miles. Although I've heard that these are very, very reliable, so I could see one going this far. Easily. Alright, so I don't even know what my lap time last lap was. It was a 2:03. So I got 150 or 149. Jesus Christ. 149 with the 240SX, which is a class lower than this. Now I don't think I'll be able to beat it with this because I keep going off the track. So I guess we'll give it a try on the last lap, I guess. Luckily I haven't smacked a wall too hard yet. I guess I've been technically trying for the last 2 laps, but yeah. Bop, dip-a-dap dap, boo bop, dip-a-dap dap, bop. That's a song I haven't actually heard in a long time, but I reference every now and then. Please make the turn. I love watching fucking the rear windshield wiper go. Come on, get yourself back on track there, ding dong. I can say I'm definitely not a fan of the way this car drives. It has way, way, way too much understeer for what class it is. I think that Forza Auto upgrade kind of screwed me over. I think they didn't really add much in the way of handling. They added more power. Because it goes fast in a straight line, it just doesn't turn at all. Well, it turns, but barely. Front tires want to give up 100% of the time. Please, like, even when I'm not on the gas, it still understeers horribly. So, I don't know. I was wanting to be a fan of this car, but it's kind of making it hard right now. Please make this turn, thank you. Alright, I got a worse lap than the first lap. I'm going to get 205, 206. 0.031. Fantastic. Okay, I'm not fucking going off the track again. Or rewinding. Like, please. Please, car. You can do the thing. You can make the turns. I'm on the wrong camera view. Alright. Made the turn. Going slow as hell. I think the 240 might honestly be faster. Just under the fact that it's a hell of a lot easier to keep on the road instead of flying off in every corner. Hey, it stopped raining. That's nice. The track's still wet as shit, but it stopped raining. Also, a random note, I've been actually playing this game and successfully playing it without crashing recently since they released the second update, although I've only played it for, 45 minutes since then. Probably even less. Probably 45 minutes after I'm done with this, recording this. But it seems to have at least somewhat fixed the crashing. Crashing was mostly fixed by the first one, but it still did it once or twice on me during a few streams. So I'm hoping that it's all over. Performance even seems better. Seems like the game's running a lot smoother. I just realized I used rewind in this lap, and I don't have a fucking dirty lap. How does that happen? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Make the turn. There we go. Okay, gotta watch out for this. Also, another random note that has nothing to do with anything else that I've talked about. This car has a 5-cylinder engine with a turbo, so it's pretty fantastic. Which is another reason I really want to drive one in real life. Come on, make the turn. Kind of made it. I didn't go completely off the track, so that's a good start. Alright, we're on the final turn, and we are going to be getting a 158, just over 158, which isn't that great. Like I said, the 240SX from a lower class made it in 1 minute 50, or 1 minute 49. No, 1 minute 50 I think was my, or no, 1 minute? I can't remember. But it's like 8 seconds faster than this, and this is a lot higher class. So I guess we will see what the 944 can do now. And now we have pop-up headlights because we are in the 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo, which I've always thought was a neat car to have in, games beforehand. And my mouse is doing a thing. Hold on. There we go. Sometimes it shows the mouse on the screen for whatever reason. But yeah, we're taking the 944 Turbo around. So far, it's taking these turns a lot better than the Volvo. A lot of understeer still, but not nearly as much as the fucking other car. No marker lights. Pop-up headlights are up. Although I did find out today, yesterday, the Z31 Nissan 300ZX, specifically at least the 84 model year, has pop-up headlights, of course, as you probably know if you know anything about the Z31s. But if you turn on the marker lights, the headlights flip up. But I assume that's because, that car, it's kind of weird, because it has like half of the headlight hidden, but half of it isn't, for whatever reason. And it also has fog lights within, I guess within the pop-up headlights. They're in the insides. So I guess that's probably why you can turn on the fog lights with the marker lights, yada yada yada, so on. So that's kind of cool. And it didn't really reach my expectations because the one that we got at my work is desperately needed in need of either a tune-up or a new tank of gas or both. Because it was full of gas, even though the fuel gauge didn't work. I tried to put gas in it and it kind of overflowed a bit, and the fuel gauge doesn't work, because it's got the digital gauge package, because it's a 50th anniversary edition Z31. So it's basically every option you could get, but the fuel gauge doesn't work, as well as the there's a mile per gallon gauge, as well as a compass in the center stack that don't work correctly. They do work. Fuel gauge doesn't work at all, but the two other gauges work. They just don't really show anything worth noting at all. All right, almost done with our first lap with the 944. Oh, it may actually be close. 159, 960. Huh. But that is with fucking going off the track. I will have a good lap, damn it. So I just realized this car doesn't have a third brake light. I thought these cars did. Pretty sure the 87 944 I drove a while ago, which wasn't a turbo, but I'm pretty sure it did have a third brake light in the top of the hatch. Maybe it's a European market thing or something. I don't know. Aha, balls. Okay, this car does understeer almost as bad as the Volvo, I have to say. And it doesn't really oversteer at all, which is surprising for a rear-wheel drive car. These tires are apparently pretty good, and I guess maybe they upgrade the tire width in the back or something so they don't spin. I don't know. Let's go interior view for a minute. Analog gauges, of course. Analog odometer. The favorite thing about the Z31 is that it's like a C4 Corvette, or an early C4 Corvette, in the fact that it has all digital gauges, except for the odometer is analog, for whatever reason. And apparently Chryslers from the early 80s that had digital gauges had their odometers digital as well. So I find it kind of strange that like the Corvette and, you know, a high-end fucking Nissan Z would have analog odometers. I don't know. I think even the newer 300ZXs, like the 91 or 9096s, the Z32s even had a analog odometer, if I remember right. Pretty sure they do, because I've driven a couple. And I mean, I'm kind of thinking that they did, but I can't, you know, really pull this stuff out of my ass. Okay, yeah, this car is nah-ish. It's not very fantastic. Life in plastic. God damn it. I'm not gonna start singing that again. I just sang that, or tried to sing it in a PGR4 video recently. Alright, second lap down. I think we've already 154. Oh, 155. I think the Volvo was just over 156, if I'm right. So I think the Porsche is already our victor here, because they all got dirty laps. Oh no, I don't think the Volvo got a dirty lap. So we're gonna try and not get a dirty lap here on the last lap in the Porsche. Go to the exterior view, get something interesting on the screen. Even though gauges are interesting, but you know, the outside of the car is probably more interesting. Probably. I love the giant exhaust tip that these have. And it's not like very far to the left, it's like at the inside of the brake light on the left. It's not as weird as BMWs though, where they come out like kind of just barely offset from the center. Like 6 Series and stuff from the 80s. They'll just, you know, they're like, okay, let's just put the exhaust tip here. Doesn't really matter why, but it's just kind of in the middle-ish, but not in the middle. Which kind of annoys me, but I do like old BMWs. I do kind of wish I had one. Speaking of another car I wish I had, I drove a Nissan 280ZX today, an 81 280ZX non-turbo. Fairly nice car though. It had like T-tops and some other interesting options like the rear wiper and stuff. But I drove it to lunch as well as dinner, and it was pretty fucking fantastic. So I definitely, I would daily drive the shit out of a 280ZX, honestly. Like I said, the 300ZX wasn't that great. I mean, I imagine if you find one that does run right and whatnot, it'd be fantastic, but the 280ZX has that inline 6, and has a lot of torque, and also is very reliable. The one has 155,000 miles on it. So, oh, I didn't even, okay. I guess it didn't, oh. Did it technically beat the Volvo? Because it did get a slower time, but it did get a faster time than the Volvo with a dirty lap. I don't know. But there we go. There's 157 on the 944. And that will conclude this short little episode of Forza 7 Maple Valley Circuit. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any car suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will be able to do them as you please, maybe, depending on if I have the car unlocked or not. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'm out of here. See ya.